had the Prince Harry, Meghan Markle interview with Oprah Winfrey, and I took what now would seem to be a very reasonable position of not believing a word coming out of Meghan Markle's mouth about my royal family. Now, most people now agree with me about the veracity of what comes out of her mouth. But at the time, this was deemed so controversial that my company, rather than defending my right to free speech, the network said, you've either apologize for disbelieving her or you have to leave. I said,
before we dive in, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy deep dives into headline-making moments like this. Picture this, a televised moment that's supposed to feel raw, emotional, and deeply personal, suddenly turning into one of the most debated clips on the internet. Social media lights up, commentators jump in, and then, boom, Piers Morgan drops a statement so sharp it slices straight through the noise. She's a fraud. But what really happened here? Was this a genuine emotional moment misunderstood by critics, or another chapter in a long-running media feud? It all began with a clip, one that quickly spread across platforms like wildfire. Meghan Markle appeared visibly emotional during a public or televised moment, depending on which version of the story you've seen. There were tears, pauses, and what many described as a deeply vulnerable display. For some viewers, it was moving. For others, something felt off. And that's where the divide began. Some people said, this is real. She's been through a lot. Others wondered, why does this feel rehearsed? It's fascinating how one moment can split the internet in half, isn't it? But just when the conversation was simmering, a familiar voice stepped in and turned up the heat. If there's one thing Piers Morgan is known for, it's saying exactly what he thinks, whether people agree or not. Reacting to the viral clip, Morgan didn't mince words. He publicly criticized Meghan, suggesting that the emotional display wasn't genuine. His comments quickly gained traction, with headlines amplifying his harshest phrasing. Now, let's be clear, these are his opinions, not proven facts. But in today's media landscape, strong opinions often travel faster than context. And just like that, the story wasn't just about Meghan anymore. It became about the clash between two powerful public figures. So the real question is, why does this particular rivalry keep resurfacing? This isn't the first time Meghan Markle and Piers Morgan have found themselves at the center of the same storm. Morgan has been a longtime critic of Meghan, especially following her and Prince Harry's departure from royal duties. His commentary has often questioned her public statements, interviews, and media appearances. On the flip side, Meghan has spoken openly in the past about media scrutiny and the emotional toll it can take. So when this latest moment happened, it didn't exist in isolation. It landed on top of years of public tension. It's almost like watching a series where every new episode builds on unresolved drama from the last. How can one clip make some people emotional and others skeptical? The answer might lie less in the clip itself, and more in how we interpret public figures. People who believe the emotion was real often relate to Meghan's past experiences, see vulnerability as strength, feel empathy toward public scrutiny. People who doubt the moment might be influenced by past controversies, question media narratives, feel that public figures are often performing. Neither side is necessarily wrong. They're just viewing the same moment through completely different lenses. And honestly, haven't we all done that at some point? How do you prove you're being genuine when millions of people are watching? For public figures like Meghan, every facial expression, every pause, every tear gets analyzed, slowed down, replayed, debated. It's a level of scrutiny most people will never experience. Imagine crying, and instead of comfort, you get think pieces, reaction videos, debates about whether your emotions are real enough. That's intense, and it raises an uncomfortable question. Is it even possible to appear authentic under that kind of pressure? If this moment had happened 15 years ago, it might have been a small news story. Today, it becomes a global conversation in minutes. Social media doesn't just report events, it reshapes them. Clips get edited and reposted. Opinions turn into trends. Narratives form almost instantly. And once a narrative sticks, it's hard to shake. That's exactly what happened here. The debate quickly shifted from, what happened? To, what do you believe happened? This isn't just about Meghan Markle or Piers Morgan. It's about how we judge emotion, how quickly we form opinions, how narratives shape perception. We've all watched a video and thought something feels off. We've all also watched something and felt deeply moved. But what if both reactions say more about us than the person on screen? If you ever find yourself caught in a viral controversy like this, here are a few grounded ways to approach it. 1. Pause before reacting. It's easy to jump to conclusions, but taking a moment can change your perspective. 2. Look beyond headlines. Bold statements grab attention, but they don't always tell the full story. 3. Recognize bias. Yes, even your own. We all bring our own experiences into how we interpret things. 4. Separate opinion from fact. Just because something is said loudly or confidently doesn't make it true. 5. Stay curious. Instead of asking who's right, try asking why do people see this differently? That shift alone can completely transform how you engage with stories like this. This story isn't just another headline. It's a reflection of how modern media works, how quickly opinions spread, and how complex public perception can be. So now, over to you. Did the moment feel genuine to you? Or did something seem off? And more importantly, why do you think you reacted that way? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your perspective.